Hi, everybody. This is Amy Behringer, once again, the event coordinator for the 41st Annual Undergraduate Symposium. One of the biggest questions that we have had since sending out our acceptance emails is, what will my project look like once it's submitted to the virtual platform? Before I show you that, I want to remind you that in your acceptance email, there was a PDF with a lot of important information, links, and dates. The top link provided to you in that PDF showed you how to put your project on our virtual platform. And we talked you through the submission form and all of the items that would need to go on it. We also encouraged you to create a login for Forager One Symposium so that when it comes time to be an attendee, a participant, someone who's available on the actual day of the event, Friday, March 26th, you have a login ready to go. That being said, you will not be able to see your project until we launch the event, which we will most likely do the day before. So I wanted to give you a little bit of insight on what your project will look like once you submit it. If you search our event right now, it will say that it's not available, but once it is, you will come to a screen that looks like this. Now, there are only 2 sample projects listed right now, but on event day, there will be 178 projects. Each student will get their own preview. You'll see there will be a title, the student or student names, the type of presentation, and also a small little picture to give a preview of the presentation. Now, what your page looks like kind of depends on what you answered on that submission form. So I'll show you 2 different versions. The first version is what most of the projects will look like if you are doing Crossing Lines Design Expo or poster presentations. The reason for that is you'll be including your name, your presentation type, your live Zoom link if you're going live. If you're not going live, this of course would not show up, and your abstract. You are prompted to upload an image, a PDF to be specific, again, if you are part of Poster or Crossing Lines Design Expo. So that would be here, and we're able to look through it, okay? And then every single student, no matter what project type you're doing or whether you're going live or doing a pre-record, has to do a video. And that is highlighted in detail in your acceptance information. The reason for this is we want to make sure that you are still getting that symposium experience of talking about your project, advocating for yourself. And we want to make sure our attendees are getting that experience. So no matter when they log on, they have the opportunity to see you or to hear you or to visualize your project in some way, okay? So that's where this video would go. Now, if you're going live, this video is probably going to be a bit shorter, the 2 to 5 minute suggestion, because it will be a pitch, a highlight, a review, and then the live stream will be the 10 minutes. If you are not going live, you can decide how long you want this to be. Typically, oral presentations are 10 minutes in length. Poster presentations are 2 to 5, but can be up to 10. And crossing lines presentations or conversations can be 2 to 5 or up to 10. And if you have questions about what should be in your video, how you should approach it, talk to your faculty mentor. Some students will do like what I'm doing right now and have a Zoom open and record that session while they're screen sharing. Other students will do a simple voiceover or maybe open up a PowerPoint and do a voiceover. Some students may not have any visuals and have the camera set just on themselves. It's completely up to you, but talking with your faculty mentor will really aid in this process. You'll also see there's a comment section. This is really important area because this is where you'll be able to engage with supporters and attendees, especially those of you who are not going live, since you're not going to have that opportunity to do kind of the virtual face-to-face Q&A or comments. This is where you're able to do that. If you do not have a poster or design expo presentation, you will have an oral presentation. So your page looks a little bit different. We don't ask you to upload an image. We ask you to have your video there, right? If you are not going live, this is what your page would look like. If you are going live, of course, there would be a little Zoom link included in this. We have a full program book and schedule that will help people understand where to be at what time and what to do. And this is how the projects will look on Forager One. If you have any questions about this, or you'd like a little bit more information about how to put everything together, do not hesitate to reach out and let me know. And additionally, please remember, your content needs to be up on this virtual platform no later than March 19th. The sooner, the better, however. We'll be in touch. Thanks so much for your time.